You can be seated. Graduates and guests, welcome to the Berthoud High School Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. My name is Roy Trippi, and I'm the principal of Berthoud High School. We will begin our ceremony with the presenting of the colors and the national anthem. Today's color guard is presented by the students of the Berthoud High School JROTC, led by Cadet Major Kyle Oakes, Cadet Captain Matthew Robinson, Cadet Corporal Maya Miller, Cadet Second Lieutenant Caden Ptasik, Cadet Second Lieutenant William Sharp. Please rise for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the national anthem. Here to perform the national anthem are the seniors from the Berthoud High School Bridge Between Choir under the direction of Mr. Sean Heading.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Once again, welcome to the Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. I would like to introduce our honored guests joining us on stage today. As I read your names, please stand and be recognized. From the Thompson School District, Superintendent Dr. Mark Schaefer. Chief Technology Officer, Ms. Kelly Sane. Executive Director of Secondary Education, Mr. Theo Robeson. From the Thompson School District Board of Education, Mr. Stu Boyd and Ms. Alexandra Lessam. And from Berthoud High School, Assistant Principal, Ms. Erin Gilbert, and Assistant Principal Athletic Director, Mr. Ryan Hilbig. Thank you all for being here today and helping us to honor our soon-to-be graduates. Before we get too far removed from the presentation of our colors and our national anthem, I would like to take a moment to recognize some in our audience and among our soon-to-be graduates. If you have served, are currently serving, or will be entering into military service from our graduating class, if you are able, will you please stand and be recognized? We thank you for your past, present, and future service. As we were preparing for our graduation ceremony over the last couple of weeks, I joked with the students that the ceremony is not really for them, and is more for those in the audience that have loved and supported them throughout their journey to get here today. And while this might be true, it is not the whole truth. Today is about honoring and recognizing what these seniors have accomplished and the inspiration they bring for a brighter future for all of us. What have these seniors accomplished, you might be asking? Well, this group sitting before you has been offered $3.2 million in scholarships, just for one example. It is also about gathering one more time on this campus with the people that they have laughed with, cried with, competed with, and grown up with. When asked what you remember about high school or what you will miss about high school, your answer will inevitably be connected in some way, shape, or form to the people that you were with. I am humbled and honored to be able to say I am the principal of this school, and I am proud to say I am a Spartan, because it is the Spartans that make this place so special. Another thing I know that is true about today is that it's not about me. I have only been a part of this for a few months, and there are others here today that have been much greater influence than I. I would like to take a moment to recognize the time and effort that our teachers and staff put into making these learning opportunities possible. If you are a Berthoud High School teacher, coach, or staff member here today, would you please stand and be recognized for your service to these students and their families? We learn over time that flexibility, adaptability, and having an eye for the big picture are attributes that are necessary to be successful in the real world. The reason these traits are so necessary is that we learn that the circumstances of life can change and things can be lost or taken away at a moment's notice. With that in mind, I want all of you sitting here today to realize two things. Number one, we never stop learning and adapting to our environment. Let's recognize some ways that this class has excelled in their learning. Students, when you hear your name or group called, will you please stand to be recognized? First, our valedictorian, Benjamin Suntime. Please stand. You can be seated. Our co-salutatorians, Troy Slissler and Malia Silva. Please stand. Be seated. Our cum laude graduates with a GPA of 3.7 to 3.84, please stand. Thank you. Our magna cum laude graduates with a GPA of 3.85 to 3.99, please stand. Thank you. And our summa cum laude graduates with a GPA of 4.0 or higher, please stand. Thank you. If you are graduating today with a diploma of distinction, please stand. Thank you. If you are a graduate from the STEM program, please stand. Thank you. If you are a member of our National Honor Society, please stand. Thank you. If you are a member of our Future Farmers of America, please stand. Thank you. If you are a member of our Student Council, please stand. Thank you. If you are receiving a seal of biliteracy, either for the state of Colorado or for Thompson School District, would you please stand? Thank you. If you are one of our literary scholars, please stand. Thank you. If you were a part of our Sources of Strength program, will you please stand? Thank you. And finally, if you have participated in our Thompson Career Campus Pathways, please stand. Thank you. Not all of these graduates knew they were going to be having to stand up so much. Some of them are getting a little leg workout, but that's part of what makes, again, Berthoud so special. The second thing to realize is that there are some things that can never be taken away. And one of those things is your diploma and what it means to be a graduate of Berthoud High School. You will soon be officially recognized as a graduate of Berthoud High School, and there is nothing that can ever take that away. Congratulations to the class of 2025. You've made it. Thank you. At this time, we are going to welcome our class of 2025 selected speaker, David Pelfrey. Come on up.
Hello, I'm David Pelfrey. Thank you everybody for being here. Parents, students, teachers, great to have you all here. Forgive me if I don't really know what to say. I don't usually talk much. But anyways, I'm here today to impart onto you some of the wisdom that comes with being the only person who accepted the offer to do this speech. Now, I know it may not seem like something special, but I'm owning it. When I was first offered to do this, I didn't have a clue what I was going to say. And to be honest, I still don't. But new challenges are part of what make things worth doing. I've always been of the philosophy that if you think something is worthwhile, sometimes you just got to dive in. Now, given the fact I've been thrown out of class multiple times, sometimes what I think is worth doing isn't the best idea, but you never know till you try. And this doesn't just apply to contradicting your teacher. If you want to write a book or learn to dance, sometimes it may go poorly, but you just have to figure out how it's going to go. Just because you're leaving high school doesn't mean you're done learning. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why should I listen to this man and the beautiful brown locks? Well, I want you to know, I once sat where you sit. In fact, I went to a high school not all that unlike this one. And I know it took you all, well, varying degrees of effort to get here today. But in all seriousness, this is a great class. We have many great athletes. If the Stubble volleyball tournament's any judge, best in a decade. We have great academics. I heard some of us didn't even use ChatGPT. But most in all, it's a great-natured class to be around. Few classes would tolerate my incessant jabbering and debating, let alone give me the honor of talking at graduation. All of the tomfoolery in class, the amazing camaraderie on the sports teams, it just highlights how great a class this is. Now, you know, people do complain about school all the time, but I truly have enjoyed my time here. being off task with friends, incessantly debating completely irrelevant topics, and all the important lessons I wasn't paying attention to. All in all, it's a fun time. And I owe it all to the people who have helped me along the way. My loving parents who have guided and supported me all my life, my teachers who always assumed I actually took the notes, my coaches who never realized that running isn't a punishment for the scrawny kids, and to everyone else who has helped me get here, thank you. Now is the part of the speech where I give you advice for your future based off of my vast wealth of experience. Unfortunately, I haven't got any of that experience, so I'll have to speculate and generalize. When you leave high school, you're going to take part in life. But what is life? A word. But in some ways, it's so much more than a word. It's got this sort of meaning that transcends its 4 letters. So what's the meaning of life? Well, a wise kung fu master once gave me a unique nugget of wisdom. Follow your dreams. Now, that's not always easy. From what I've heard, they're shifty buggers to catch. They bob and weave, always trying to slink away when you reach for them. But if you corner that dream in a dark alleyway with nowhere to run, you can snatch that bad boy right up. And now you've got a dream, which is pretty great. And with that final tip, I will wrap up my speech. To you all, I wish great fame and fortune, good night, and sweet dreams.
We will next welcome to the stage our co-salutatorian, Troy Slissler.
Hello and welcome. Friends, family, faculty, friends of family, friends of friends of family, family of friends, friends of faculty, friends of friends, and pretty much anyone else who has shown up to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2025. Thank you. Each and every one of you out here today has shaped the lives of the students in this graduating class. Without you, none of this would have been possible. I'd especially like to thank our parents, the BHS administration and staff, teachers, and most of all, ChatGPT. As a class, we've grown so much together throughout these 4 years. We've toiled through boatloads of homework, survived standardized testing, all without ever reading the actual English books and just going straight to the Spark Notes. Hi, Mrs. Ruddy. We leave with valuable life skills for the real world, like using natural logarithms, analyzing obscure literature, identifying mitochondria, you know, all those things that adults do all the time in their daily lives. But now we must look forward. I'd like to share a quote with you from Bruce Lee. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Class of 2025, it might feel like we're running out of time. I know that's how it felt for me when I was writing this speech. I mean, high school is over. So what now? After this, we're let loose into the real world with taxes. Yay. That's terrifying. But at the end of the day, we get a finite amount of time on this earth. So I implore everyone here, make the most of that time. Do what you love doing. There are so many people who are content with mediocrity, or are sitting on the sidelines of their own lives, or are spending way too much time doom scrolling. You know who you are. So Graduates, as you journey into the future, make the most of every moment. Live your lives doing the things you love, surrounded by people you love. I wish you all the best, and I know you'll all do incredible things. Class of 2025, I'd like to end with an inspirational quote from the esteemed philosopher and poet, Lady Gaga. People will always talk, so let's give them something to talk about. Thank you.
Now please welcome to the stage our co-salutatorian, Malia Silva.
Well, he took my intro. As I was staring at a blank Word document, scrambling to find anything substantial to speak about, I decided to do what anyone in my situation would do and Google the top 10 salutatorian speeches of all time. Unfortunately for me, it seemed the key to giving a great speech was being insanely famous. So since I don't exactly check that box, we'll start off simple. From the class of 2025, your love and support has been paramount in us realizing this moment. This goes out to every teacher, faculty member, coach, family, friend, anyone in our lives who has supported us through these 4 years. We are so grateful, and we couldn't have done it without you. This is going well. Now I get to say something really inspirational, so you all act like this is revolutionary. Part of the fun of senior year is living it to the fullest. Senior sunrise, senior ditch day, senior send-off, senior sunset, all of these little days of celebration to make this year that much more special and to make the most of our last year of high school. As you each move on to your next thing, I ask you to keep celebrating. Keep enjoying each part of your life, not just because it's the end or the beginning of something, but because you can. Live every moment to the fullest, not just the big ones. Keep celebrating. Keep tasting life as it could be. You only live each moment once. So with the wise words of Daniel Ricciardo, I implore you to enjoy the butterflies. Enjoy being naive, the pressure, people not knowing your name. Enjoy the process of making a name for yourself. Keep celebrating the little things. Take chances. You're all young. You too, parents, go buy that motorhome. I've heard it's a hit with your generation. Now, I'm not going to hold you all hostage forever, so I'll keep this short. You are all very capable young people, and I would be remiss if I didn't somehow get my gratitude across to you all. You have all impacted each other in some way, so never forget these people who helped shape you. I have the utmost confidence that you will all go far, so remember your day ones, go chase those dreams. You're almost there. Thank you.
Now we'll welcome to the stage our valedictorian, Benjamin Sondheim, with his speech titled, Fish, Food for Thought.
A great American once said, "Just keep swimming." This is an easy thing to forget in the ocean of stress we call school. But the greatest lesson we can learn is to keep moving forward. Over the past 4 years, we've all faced a myriad of challenges, and in the moment, we may have felt an urge to simply give up and sink. However, since we are here today, we've all proved we can at least float. Congratulations. Since the challenges we face are numerous and range from the annoying to the life-changing, we cannot always hope for smooth seas and clear skies. Sometimes we must instead swim against the current, defying the odds to reach our intended destination. But we are not alone in this task. We have our friends who work alongside us, our families who always show up for us, our teachers who inspire us to keep going, and so many others who support us along this long and arduous journey. However, our difficulties are compounded by being constantly told to have a growth mindset. So it's difficult to reel ourselves back in when we cast too large of a net. When we have to balance schoolwork, extracurriculars, a job, and our family life, we begin to pull apart at the seams. We all want to have those huge accomplishments to point to and say, look what I did, but finding that balance between what we wish to do and what can actually be done is one of the most important lessons of the past 4 years. Sorry, Mr. Moore, I'll give the fundamental theorem of calculus second place. When we can't choose where we want to succeed, we may simply find ourselves drifting with no clear direction to follow. But with opportunities in every direction, we must find a way and begin to travel. Whether your favorite subject was music or math, athletics or art, a bright future awaits each one of us. However, as we set our course, we cannot allow ourselves to float passively and be pushed around at random. To actually achieve our goals, whatever they may be, we must start to swim. That swim may be long and tiring, and when we encounter waves pushing against us, our first instinct is often to simply turn back. But that would mean choosing ease over progress and complacency over pushing boundaries. And if we never explore, how could we ever find a new habitat to call home? Fortunately, no matter what obstacles we encounter, there is always a home right here in Berthoud. Regardless of how far we physically travel, we will always be a part of this school of fish, even as the storms of life push us apart. For that gift, thank you, everyone. It is truly the people who make this school and this town the wonderful place that it is, and I am honored to be a part of it. If nothing else, remember that no matter how far we swim, we all came from the same shore. Congratulations once again to the class of 2025, and thank you.
I did not use ChatGPT. Just saying, it can be done. At this time, I would like to present the Berthoud High School class of 2025. Dr. Schaefer, I hereby attest and confirm that the students before you have successfully completed the requirements set forth by the Thompson School District Board of Education and are deserving of this recognition with the presentation of their high school diploma. At this time, I would like to introduce Miss Erin Gilbert and Mr. Ryan Hilbig to the podium to read the names of each of our graduates present today and their selected staff members who will be presenting their diplomas. Row one, it's time. Let's get yourselves lined up.
Our first presenter, Tammy Bustamante. Connor Dale Dockery. Madison Ann Kojancic. Kylie Ray Meek.
Staff presenter, Lindy Charles. Grant Robert Barkeen. Emerson Ray Bridenstine. Natalie Ann Cartwright. Trevor Ray Koch. Aiden Ford Lau. Kira Elizabeth McCormick.
Our next staff presenter, Julia Cronkite. Addie Mae Davidson. Lillian Rose Dodd. Molly Mackenzie McCrae. Shaylee Renee Spears.
Staff presenter, Ashley Crumrine. McKenna Marie Lenz. Maxwell Martin McCrae. Malia Christine Silva. Zoe Hayden Taylor.
Our next staff presenter, Zach Dwight. Mason Michael DeMoe.
Staff presenter, Carrie Hansen. Sydney Brooke Downey. George Zachary Freeman. Addison Rose Capon. Weston Joel Petrowski. Corinne Noel Roberts. Alisa Solis.
Our next staff presenter, Miss Julie Noss and Sharon Winter. Josue Marrero Peña.
Our next staff presenter, Lee Espinoza. Isaac Kenneth Erickson.
Our next staff presenter, Kristen Earl. Helen Maxine Campbell.
Our next staff presenter, Sean Heading. Sam Max Caldwell. Corinne Cecilia Cranwell. Lilia Marie DeBevic. Tyler Andrew Knable. Lillian Josephina Shalais. Troy Jacob Slissler. Benjamin Michael Smith. Gabriella Marie Staley. Benjamin Zogelman Sondheim.
Our next staff presenter, Jordan Jennings. Marie Caroline Cabrera. Scott McCullum Clark. Ellie Kristen Harper. Morgan Shea Horner. Jaden Cash Michaelis. Julian Alejandro Rayon. Natalie Claire Sanders. Hugh Joseph Shadle. Kyle Jonathan Spencer. Sebastian Wolf Westmoreland Yang. Jack Matthew Young.
Staff presenter, Timothy Jones. Kiani Sue Burrows.
Next staff presenter, Simon Hefner. Zachary Scott Hyatt.
Staff presenter, David Hunn. Patrick Christian Lehan. John Matthew Nelson. Taylor James O'Brien. Connor John Wood.
Our next staff presenter, Sky Kiana Aina. Sydney Elizabeth Slauson.
Staff presenter, Buddy Coons. Nathan Mark Maggi. James Thomas Rapleski.
Our next staff presenter, Michelle Coons. Heraclio Benitez Silva. Leo Michael Galkey. Audrey Elizabeth Gravestock. Noah Benjamin Miller. Brent Jonathan Harris. Braden Liam Moore. Ian Matthew Richardson.
Staff presenter, Jennifer Leachman. Lakin Matthew Shelley.
Next staff presenter, Keith Lobdell. Joseph Anthony Buno. Nicholas Michael Buno. Caleb Allen Callender. Yvonne Ismael Gonzalez. Jack Harper Houchin.
Staff presenter, Elizabeth March. Rosie May Hira.
Next staff presenter, David Moore. Connor Duncan Giroux. Haley Balyata Jones. Ayana Soline Sage. Wesley Paul Sullivan. Hannah Lee Zotter.
Staff presenter, Deb Mosley. Madison Monet Campbell. Autumn Lee Kruger. Ethan James Latin. Shiloh Grace Moore. Chloe Brooks Sizemore. Sierra Nicole Wood.
Our next step for presenter, Vince Mosley. Haley Jean Ficara.
Staff presenter, Christy Nelson. Brooke Ryan Nelson.
Next staff presenter, Dylan Owens. Mia Reagan Artis. Morgan Danielle Badger. Landon Wayne Barker. Ian Elijah Biddulph. Alexandra Nicole Bolus. Bryson James Bucksbaum. Kodiak Jace Byron. Sawyer Robert Thomas Campion. Cody Dane Goodwin. Max Warren Grover. Megan Underhill Hidalgo. Violet Helen Ann Hidalgo. Ian Michael Holsey. Void Renee Legros. Caleb Lewis Lettieri. David Austin Pelfrey. Abigail May Spear.
Ryan, find my page. Staff presenter Jennifer Quick. Riley Christine Croft. Jessica and Janine Russell.
Too many steps.
Our next staff presenter, Joe Ruddy. Landon Wesley Blakeman. London Brooke Bollinger. Addison Brooke Coughlin. Liliana Irene Galvin. Evelyn Camille Giddings. Erica Lynn Hayes. Bo Huggins. Addison Lane Johnson. Chelsea Nicole Valdez Fuentes. Maybe Rose Marissa Vanderbeek. Kara Jean Wilson. Riley Nevada Wynn.
Staff presenter, Andrea Rajkovic. Paige Casey Frazier. Matea Luciana Gamboa. Mackenzie Gail Millett.
Next staff presenter, Mill Santos. Skylar William Stryker.
Presenter, Melissa Stewart. Sydney Hardy.
Our next staff presenter, Lauren Swanson. Nathan Elliott Anton. Meredith Noel Erker. Tyler Lance Fasnock. Tennyson John Grimditch. Paul Joseph Guerrero. Justine Lee Jaros. Kaylee Reese Padilla. Margaret June Tao.
Presenter, Noah Tank. Gwyneth Maeve Marks. Mason McCrae Premer.
Now presenting Corey Tickner. Brandon Christopher Calise.
Presenter Isaac Vandewert. Cade Michael Anderson. Cole Jacob Bilick. Tanner Wade Young Davis. Ethan Patrick Heifmeister. Bodie Daniel Jacob. Bowen Vincent Kasperbauer. Elisha Raymond Mosier. Benjamin Riley Schrader.
Our next presenter, Blaine Voth. Mila Annette Alblar. Trevor Dean Jackson. Alexander Nicholas Pygott.
Presenter Victoria White. Elias Matthew May. Jacob Alexander Montoya. Addison Paige Ryan. Carson Trey Stanford. Derek Lee Stanford.
Now presenting Emily Yenny. Kara Marin Guzman.
Presenter Roy Trippy. Colston Ryan Berry. Ezra Allen Collins. Hudson Sailor Milligan. Landon Cale Pearson. David Addison Sheeter.
Well, we're almost there. Now it's time for the time-honored tradition of the turning of the tassel. Please welcome to the stage Kiani Burrows, Meredith Erker, Zoe Taylor, and Margaret Tao.
Which one? What do we say?
Congratulations, class of 2025. Move your tassels from the... Toss it!